Good morning. I just woke up a little while ago. I don't usually smoke cigarettes when I first wake up, but like I really wanted to this morning, so I am. um, I I slept with really tight socks on, and it like indented my skin, so I'm like itching my leg. Right there, my tattoo is. Oh, gnarly. Anyway, I wanted to say like we're all changing our. I mean, I understand changing your language as far as like using different words. And I think it's important to think that way. But I don't know, all this understand, you know, understand, like all this stuff. And I'm not making fun of anyone. That's not where I'm coming from at all. But when we are so like nitpicky about our, the little things, and they're really little things, like when people say sincerely, or when people say, bless you, or God bless you. And I've heard people like tell me that that's from a hijacked, or a hijacked, God consciousness. I'm like, you can't hijack God consciousness. You can't do that. Like, nobody can. So I don't really know what you're afraid of. I heard, a while ago, what was another one? Oh, when somebody says thank you. Oh, I put makeup on yesterday. I think it's like all over under my eyes now. I didn't get to take it off. Yeah, it's under my eyes now. I was like, why do I look like I have raccoon eyes? Whoops. But, wet wipes are like gold in the car, I swear. You use them for just about anything. But, what was, when somebody says thank you, and you say you're welcome, and they're like, that's a spell. It makes them welcome to, like, come in and take your energy. I'm like, does it, though? Because I don't think so. I mean, I know it doesn't. But, like, I try to be, gentle with people who are, not as far along as me. And, y'all don't make it easy sometimes, I'm telling you, though. But I really do come at it with compassion, and I understand, like, under is not a negative thing. Like, have you ever been a man on bottom? Come on, it's all a matter of perspective, right? So, like, so what I'm saying is, don't get caught up in the little things. Don't. If you really want to make a change in your vocabulary, remove guilt, shame, and blame. Just don't use those words at all. Like, ever. It'll help you. Like, it, things like that. Like, it's, I think going for a heart as light as a feather was the thing that helped me the most, because it made me focus on how I felt more than anything else. And then, the thoughts will come with it. And it's important it is important to change your vocabulary, but like, really, I'm not going to go in this, like, I mean, I understand what people are saying when they're saying understand, overstand. And I get that that's like, a very Rastafari, way of thinking. And I totally jive with that 100%. And at the same time, I'm going to speak the truth. The truth never gave a shit if it fit into this world. And it doesn't give a fuck if it's liked or not. So, hi, I'm the truth. Nice to meet you. So the point is that, like, don't get caught up on the small stuff. You want to make changes. You want to make, like, real lasting changes. Get rid of the stuff that's really hurting you. Guilt, shame, blame, fear. Yeah, fear fucks people up all the time. Get rid of those things. And even remove them from your vocabulary. Excuse me. Say things like, I feel hesitant. And of course, all of this is suggestion. Not that anyone asked me, but, like, I'm telling you what I did, or some of the things I did. Ooh, excuse me. I had some cinnamon tea and it's burpy. But there's some of the things that I did, and it really worked for me. 4:44 on the clock when I said that. I hardly ever see 4:44. So, and you're like, well, this lady's smoking cigarettes first thing in the morning. Why should we listen to her? Well, 4, 5, 6 on the clock when I said that. Maybe you shouldn't. That's really up to you. No, I lead a very healthy lifestyle. I exercise every day. If I don't like actually exercise, I'm bebopping, dancing around. My mind and my heart are my mind-heart connection is very healed, and very healthy, very well balanced. And my spirit is amazing. It's amazing. And I worked really hard on it as a thing. And I kept having these visions in my mind while I was going through like the final stages of ascension. And it was really powerful. I kept imagining like everybody, and I kept having these visions of like everybody in these really expensive starships, right? Like really beautiful spaceships, starships, whatever you want to call them. And they were like laughing at me and my dog, because I take my dog with me everywhere I go. She's one of my soulmates, no doubt. And so I made a little, in my mind, I made a little soapbox with a little sticker on the side with some stars and cool stuff on it. And stuck a rocket, booster on the back of it. And it's got a little lever, like, like one of those, like a kid would make, And we've just been like cruising around the fucking galaxy in our little, the universe, in our little soapbox with a little pretend. It doesn't even have like a cover on the top. I'm like, and we had like 2 like old helmets and everything. We're like old school goggles on and everything, little scarves, like Snoopy, like in the background. And like we blasted past most people, like way past. So, groove is in the heart. Wow. Yeah, groove is in the heart. No doubt. I love it. And like everybody was like looking at us in our little soapbox, just zooming past everybody on their nice starships and everything. And I'm like, see ya! And my dog was in the back. Actually, she was driving most of the time. Missy. You're so cute, boo. But, do the things for yourself that are really going to make a difference. Get rid of fear. Just offload it. Just get rid of it. Upload that shit right back into the matrix. Be like, here's your fear back. Break up with fear, anxiety, bitterness, resentment, anger, and get blame, shame, guilt out of your vocabulary. Just don't even use those words. Don't even think those thoughts, because they're just not useful. And yes, I'm like this most of the time, just excited and enthusiastic as fuck. And I'm always gorgeous. I don't always smoke, but when I do have cigarettes, I tend to smoke. I quit smoking too. That was amazing. And I never thought I could quit smoking. I smoked for 27 years, you guys. 27 years. I smoked the entire time. I don't think I ever put them down. I never thought I could quit. I didn't really want to. Yeah. So, go with the truth. What you know is the truth. You'll know what that is. And how you'll know, how will you know? You'll know because you'll feel it. If something's not the truth, it's not going to feel right. Something, even if it's like 99% the truth, it's going to feel off because it's that 1% that's going to irritate your soul. So, go with that. That's important. And don't doubt. Get rid of doubt, too. Doubt is not a good thing. Doubt is good in that it makes us question things, and I think everything should be questioned. 919 on the clock when I said that. But, at the same time, and, of course, question yourself, but take those questions to your higher source. For me, that's Christ, God, the Most High. But, whoever that is for you, pray about it. Ask about it. And the answer will be given to you. So, I hope everybody's having a good morning. It's so beautiful up here. It's just it's unreal. That's all my stuff on the side of the car. because there's not room inside the car for it. It's just so gorgeous up here. Let's see if I can get more of it. Because I like to have room inside the car. And then this way, it looks like that. It's just super beautiful up here. So I was up here. Well, I mean, I'm always up here, but I was up here like just last week, I think, and last weekend. And there were 2 Indian men. They were they were speaking Hindi. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know the languages, but it was definitely like, it sounded like Pakistani. I mean, it had that accent to it, you know? They were in a camper truck with a shell on the back that like you raise up, and they were sitting in that thing all day, which I thought was weird. And I'm like, what are you doing in there? I mean, not that I really want to know, but my point is, like, get up, get out in nature, go for walks, you know, pray, meditate, fast, exercise, rinse and repeat. You know, that's what worked for me. 11:10 on the clock and 11:11 on the clock when I said that. So, you know, pay attention to the signs and pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you. That will help you too. You know, if you are not, whoops, I have a drinking problem apparently. Spilled my tea on my face. If you're not sure about something, take it, question it, but don't take your questions to other people. That's a key. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you will get a million different answers from a million different people, and then you'll be just as lost as you were when you were questioning the whole freaking thing in the first place. So, you know, there's some key aspects that certain people seem to be missing completely. And it's because they're not willing to go through the solitude and the self-doubt of questioning everything. And like, a lot of it's uncomfortable, I have to say. Like, it hasn't been comfortable for me. But like, throughout it all, I've been joyful and really, really, I mean, just joyful and enthusiastic. I don't get exhausted. I don't really even get tired necessarily. And when I do, I lay down and take a nap, you know? Come on. Like, it's nothing that you can't handle. You know, if I can do it, you know, the Dalai Lama can do it, and Christ can do it, and all these people can do it, because there have been a lot of people in this world who have been able to do this. So I would like to propose that we're all capable. It's really a matter of the willingness of our hearts to do things. You know, if you really want something in your spirit, it will happen for you. I don't see that it couldn't. You know, I mean, you're the only one putting limitations on yourself. I know that that was the case for me. When I stopped putting limitations on myself, like, stop arguing for your limitations. Like, I posted something on Twitter today about dance. You know, is this an all-night dance party? I'm like, it's all night, all day, all night, all day. And the person came back at me and said, well, we'll be really exhausted then. I'm like, not me. You know. So, you know, don't argue for your own limitations. You're creating resistance where there doesn't need to be any. And we're really the ones that create resistance for ourselves. This is a thing. Abraham Hicks talks a lot about resistance. She talks about resistance in respect to manifestation. And like, I'm talking about that too, but I'm also talking about resistance to your growth. Now, if you see that as manifestation, all right. But like, I'd rather be a creator. I mean, I like to manifest too, but like, creating things is more my style. Because manifestation is just that. It's manifesting something that's already here. I'd like to create all new stuff. You know, like, I mean, really though. 14:13 on the clock when I said that. So focus on what you want to do. No dream is too big. Nothing is, you know, something you can't accomplish. Everything is accomplishable. Is that a word? I don't think so. So, wow, it's so beautiful up here. I'm going to continue another glorious day living in my car with my dog on the mountain. I think I want some breakfast. I'm going to cook some breakfast. I have my stove. Like, this is my kitchen. Want to see it? I know you do. You're dying to see it. That's my kitchen right My pots and pans are over there. You know, no, I love having a whole kitchen. I totally do, 100%. I love having a bathroom with running water. I have a bathroom, it's just not running water. And I'm not doing this by choice necessarily. I mean, at this point, I don't know. I'm sure I could find a different situation. But, I really love it up here. And, it'd really nice if I could just, like, construct a house up here. I know exactly what I'd make it out of, too. Very cheap building material. And it insulates really easily, too. Yeah, I could have been an architect. And a builder. Construction. Carpenter? I don't know. I mean, I could do it all. But anyway, so can you. All right. Love, blessings, and compassion to everyone. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm pretty sure no one's coming to save us, but like also I've been getting crazy downloads about Christ coming back, and it's been happening consistently for a long time. I'm not even kidding about that. I'm not repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, although it is. It always has been. But like there's something different about this, you guys. For real. So, if you made it this far, like, share, subscribe. And if this resonated with you, please donate to my channel. And I hope you all have a very blessed day.